speak for themselves, and add some of my own speech for good measure.
Get your ass up! Get your ass up! Get your ass up for the lads! Get your ass up for the lads!
Come on, Declan! My work is about being myself as an artist. This subject forms an ongoing ambulatory narrative. In a sense, I am the writer of a drunken and discontinuous script, a network of things and events loosely tied together by an unconscious connective tissue. My protocol is out of control.
I can say that again.
My work look to draw intuitive and unexpected connections between the aquarium in the studio and the artist's body.
Come on, Jenkins.
Good. That's why I call it a fucking solid theory, my fucking
Much of this narrative is written as a series of one-liners which are in themselves standalone works. Box for a Wave of Line, which is this sculpture here, is a sculpture that looks to engage from a legacy of Marcel Duchamp. A sculptural embodiment of a one-liner.
Keep it up, Jenkins!
It's a specific receptacle for a specific line that I like to take on specific walks.
Walk on! Walk on! We are singing our hearts at your devil! Alive! Your
The materials used reference cases and jewellery boxes. The interior is upholstered in velvet and the exterior with millboard.
Fuck you, millboard! Fuck you, millboard! Fuck you, millboard!
Here the functional is pitted against the non-functional. Bastardised object evocative of municipal sculpture.
Well said, well said.
The descriptive quality of my work is reflected in a rather machinic approach to making, which I've dubbed oblique machinique. This methodology guides the productions of my video works. For example, in this video here, Box for a Wave of Line.
Come on.
The premise for this work is sort of underpinned by a mechanistically simple device. Recording myself eating an entire box of Cadbury's roses in the studio.
He's what he was! He's what he was! Jenkins! He's what he was!
A wing in the direction of Marina Abramovich's endurance works, which
I fucking wing in her fucking
in
direction.
repetition. The artist's heroic resolution to complete a self-imposed task. Also, specific use of Cadbury's roses could be interpreted as an ironic product placement.
Play the fucking video!
The relentless nature of consumerism is remorselessly parodied for the unrelenting consumption of chocolates.
Fuck up!
Waiting!
Sometimes you've got to go back to go forward.
That's it. This is low. Okay.
Let's hear it.
It's messy, it's fucking
Yeah.
Let's see what you show. When I say Cambridge, you say what? It's Cambridge! 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 Cambridge!
Finish it. Finish it.
Oh. No.
Oh, he's messed it up.
No, he's passed it out.
Back in? Yes. Yes. Hooray all the pies! Hooray all the pies! That bastard, Jenkins Ultras!
Come on, Jenkins. Oh, finish it. Come on.
Yes.
Around the works. What kind of character emerges from the Uber script? What narratives inhabit my art? Abject.
The abject's connected to the...
Absolute. Absurd.
The absurd's connected to
Agonistic.
the agonist connected to
Ardent.
The ardent's connected to the
Arbitrary.
The arbitrary's connected to the
Embodied.
The embodied's connected to the numinous. The numinous connected to the
Emergent.
The murder's connected to the solitary. The solitary's connected to the artist. The artist's connected to the logic.
Always failing, always falling, always keeping and working with goals. I've recently come to recognise parallels between the professions of artist and goalkeeper. On a fundamental level, I believe that both are as extensionist figures. In light of this observation, I think it's interesting to note that although Camus was a promising young goalkeeper for the University of before tuberculosis drew his footballing career to a premature close.
Shame
It's fucking shame. It's fucking shame. He's not going to achieve anything else.
I've written a poem to crystallise this insight, which I will read to you now. Chalida's analogy. According to Chalida, artist and goalkeeper, both vocations are of a piece. They deal in time and space, in where you place your body in relation to an object. I agree wholeheartedly, and have written this to expand upon his argument. Like an artist, the goalkeeper is a peculiar creature, outsider, underdog, against the grain. Seeks redemption through weird haircuts, garish tops, odd rituals. How to glamorise the menial task of using one's hands in a foot-based sport. Most of the time he does nothing at all, watching what's in front of him, attentively, like an artist. Like an artist, he's vulnerable, the last line of defence, standing between two posts. Under the gaze of countless eyes, he plies his trade in extremis. Like an avant-gardist, he's negatively creative, denies exalted moments with balletic falls. A barrier that intervenes between victory and defeat. Like an artist, he transcends the laws of physics through unlikely acrobatics. Like an artist, he's fueled by fame, itching to perform exploits to perpetuate his name. From what we've seen so far, my work involves a translation of ideas into reality, of reality into ideas, of words into gestures, and gestures into words. Amongst my works of expanded writing are a number of translatory texts. Texts that become art once they're translated into other media. This video piece is called Nothing Ever Happens. A reference to the eponymous pop song by the Glasgow rockers
I've never fucking heard of them.
Dimitri.
Yeah, fucking never heard of them.
Here I appear as a puny figure, a sort of manically depressed Buddha. Seemingly professedly nameless, I'm actually doggedly engaged in a purposeful task, reciting the work's title, Nothing Ever Happens, in Morse code. It's a cryptically self-explanatory artwork.
Really?
Enacting
Good fool me.
the profound implication that meaning is actually produced through suffering.
Imagine me fucking.
You picked the balls before, and
That's what the fucking
this is training room.
Is it going to start? Is it going to start?
What are you doing?
Doing anything.
You'll make us fucking sit on this road. Is he still breathing?
Jenkins, you fucking
You've been watching this, trying to make some changes. Been sat there for about 5 minutes.
We saw you sailing alone in a postmodern lost blue.
Come on, it's obviously not like
More Jenkins!
could not be
Not
read
bad.
or understood without appealing to myself as a sort of enigma machine.
You belong in Bletchley Park! You belong in Bletchley Park!
I wanted to enjoy unique ownership over the work. I maybe construct
Fuck's sake!
reading. I wanted to
There's nothing fucking wrong about this work.
away from the viewer and back to the artist. I mean, it was based on what it is.
Back to the artist. Oh, too easily.
The order is dead. The numerous one-liners that I produce, each and every one of them is fundamentally a statement that says, I am an artist.